first lesson. Now, before we start off, the 29 letters of the Arabic language, I'm going to show you the 29 Arabic letters as well. These are the 29 Arabic letters that you can see in front of your screen. There are 29 Arabic letters in the Arabic alphabet. We call them haruf mufridat, or we call them haruf tahajji. Now, mufridat, the meaning, it could be mufrid. Mufrid means singular. So there are 29 singular letters in the Arabic language. Now, from alif to ya, there are 29 haruf mufridat. Now, 7 of them, I don't know if you can see the cursor, inshallah, 7 letters that we read with a thick tone. 7 letters that we read with a thick tone. Now, when you read these 7 letters, they are called huruf musta'liya. What are they called? Now, I want you to repeat after me. Whenever I say to you, what are they called or what is it, then try to repeat that letter as well. Inshallah Azza wa Jal, you learn better as well. So there are 7 huruf musta'liya. 7 huruf musta'liya. In all cases, these 7 huruf musta'liya are read with a thick tone, with a deep sound. And the 7 ones, you can see them on the screen now. They are the ones that are colored in blue. Now, I don't want you to be remembering the color of the letters, because what if I bring a black and white Madani Qaida? Then they'll all be blacks. So we need to learn what the letters are. So the first haruf musta'liya letter is the kha. Then sad, dad, ta, za, ghain, and qaf. Inshallah Azza wa Jal, they are the 7 haruf musta'liya letters. But today, inshallah Azza wa Jal, we're going to start to inshallah Azza wa Jal, read from the first letter. I am read first, and then if you can repeat after me, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف با تا ثا جيم حا خا دال ذال را زا سين شين صاد ضاد طا ظا عين غين فا قاف كاف لام ميم نون واو ها همزة ya. MashaAllah Azza wa Jal. These were the haruf musta'liya as well as all the haruf mufridats. Now, inshallah Azza wa Jal, we want to go through the letters and then learn how to read them letters as well, where we pronounce the letters from. Now, some of the letters, they might be, I'm not going to say they are difficult. Remember, the most easiest book to learn, to memorize is the beautiful Quran. It's very, very easy to learn the Quran. So don't worry about this. If you can't pronounce the letters properly, try, inshallah azza wa jal, as trying, inshallah, will make you a perfect person, inshallah azza wa jal. Okay, so now we're going to start off with the alif, inshallah azza wa jal. Now remember, when we read the alif, we don't stretch it. We don't say alif, or we don't say alaf. We say alif, alif, alif. The next letter, ba. The next letter, ta. The next letter, tha. Now how we're going to read the letter tha is, if you can look at my tongue, the tip of the tongue will be touching the inner part of the top teeth here. Tha, 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 tha. There's another letter that is read from the same place. That is the letter dhal. So tha, dhal, tha, dhal. So let's repeat again. Alif, ba, ta, tha. I'm going to make you look at the Madani Qaida now. Alif, ba, ta, tha, tha. The next letter is jim, jim. The next letter is ha, ha, ha. Now ha is not a haruf musta'liya. The letter ha will be pronounced from the middle of the throat. So you might have to just squeeze the throat slightly just to get the ha properly. Now if you're wearing glasses, it's much easier. Now this is a tip that someone gave to me, is when you clean the glasses, yeah, so that's how you can practice. And our teacher told us that when you read the letter ha, put your hand in front of you and make sure that you can feel the air coming through the throat. Ha, ha, ha. So what we're trying to do is, a lot of the time how people read the letter ha is they either read it from the bottom of the throat or they read it from the top of the throat. But ha actually comes from the middle of the throat. Ha. Can you see this squeaking sound? Ha, ha, ha. So you need to practice that a bit, inshallah azza wa jal, and you'll get the hang of that as well, inshallah. So let's read the letter ha. Now the next letter we're going to read is the letter kha. Now remember, kha is a musta'liya letter, so that has to be read with a broader sound, deeper sound. Kha, kha. You don't have to do that. Kha, kha. You don't have to do that, but your mouth should be full mouth. Kha, kha, kha. So that's your first musta'liya letter. The next one is dal, dal. The next one, dhal. Remember where this dhal comes from. The tip of the tongue touching the inner part of the top teeth. Dhal, dhal, dhal. And the next letter is the letter ra. Make sure when you read the letter ra, don't have like in Urdu we say jumbish. Yeah, don't have this echo sound or repeating sound. That is wrong. When we read ra, just this beautiful word with a full mouth. Ra, ra, ra. Next one, za. Next one is sin. Now when we read the letter Seen. We're going to be having a whistle sound. S, s, and then with normal. Seen. Seen. And the next letter is Sheen. 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 And the next letter we're going to read is the second harufe musta'liya. Now this is a Sod. Now Sod musta'liya letter, we're going to have our mouth full deep sound. But first of all, a slight little whistle sound, and then we fill our mouth. Sod. 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 MashaAllah. The next one we're going to read is Dad. Now, how we're going to read the Dad is the side of your tongue. Side of the tongue will be touching the upper part of the mouth. Dad. And because it's musta'liya, we need to have a deep sound, full mouth. Dad. 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 Let's read the previous one. Sod. Dad. Now remember, in sometimes what happens is when you read Sod, because a person is used to reading the Urdu language, or if he learnt his Qaida in the Urdu language, a lot of people normally read Swad, Dwad. So in Arabic, it's not Swa. Don't let the Wa, don't round your lips. Just as soon as you read the Swad, open your mouth with a full Swad, Dwad, Swad, Dwad. MashaAllah. And the next letter is the letter Ta. Ta again is a musta'liya letter. Now how we pronounce the Ta, the two letters, the Ta, alif, ba, Ta, and the Ta are read from the same place, from the tip of the tongue touching the teeth here. Ta, alif, ba, Ta. Now because this is musta'liya letter, we're going to read this with a full mouth. Ta, ta, ta. Don't do a jerking sound. Ta, za, not ta, but just slightly. Ta, 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 ta. MashaAllah. And then the next letter is the letter Za. The letter Za. Again, these three letters, especially the Za and the Za, you get mixed up. These are what you call the Qaribu Sawt letters. They sound similar, but they have to be different letters. The Za that comes after the Ra, Za, and this one after the Ta, Za. How we read that is exactly the same as the Za. So we read as Za, 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 Ta, Za. Full mouth, MashaAllah. Ta, Za, Ta, Za. MashaAllah. Now we're going to read the letter Ain. Again, this letter also is pronounced from the middle of the throat. Just like the Jim, Ha letter, Ha, Ha, Ha. The letter Ain is pronounced from the middle of the throat. Ain. Now sometimes people will find a bit difficult to read the letter Ain, but practice makes a man perfect. So keep practicing it. Inshallah, you'll become perfect. Ain, Ain, Ain. MashaAllah. Now we're going to read the next haruf musta'liya, which is the ghain. Now sometimes people they read gain, g g. The g sound is the wrong sound. The ghain is read ghain. It's a haruf halkiya letter, but you should ghain, full mouth, ghain, 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 ghain. MashaAllah. And now we read the next letter, which is the letter fa. How you're going to read the fa is the top teeth will touch the bottom lips. Fa. Fa is what we call the haruf shafawi, the lip letter. Haruf shafwi. So the top teeth will be touching the bottom teeth. Fa. 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 The next letter is the last haruf musta'liya letter. Qaf. Now qaf is going to be pronounced from the top of the throat. Yeah, so the throat is divided into three: the top part, the middle part, and the bottom part. The qaf is pronounced from the top part of the throat. Qaf. Qaf. Top part of the throat. Qaf. 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 MashaAllah. The next letter we're going to read is the kaf. Now, the difference between this qaf and this kaf is that this kaf is going to be a thinner sound. The qaf with the dots, the musta'liya, is a thicker sound. Qaf. Now, this one is going to be a thinner sound. Kaf. It's not kaf. Some people read it as kaf. It's kaf. Let's read them together. Qaf. Kaf. Qaf. Kaf. Next one is Lam. 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 The next letter is the letter Mim. How you read the letter Mim is that the dry part of the lips, the outer part of the lips will meet each other. Mim. 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 MashaAllah. So the next part is the letter is Noon. Noon. Now very important is when you read the Noon, the sound of the Noon should not go into your nose. I'm going to give you an example. When you read Noon, I could feel it, and maybe you can hear it, that the sound of the Noon is in the nose. It should not go into the nose. Now, if I close my nose and I read Noon, you can see, you can feel it, and you can hear it, that the sound is coming from the nose. Noon. That is the wrong way to read that. How you should read the Noon is, even if your nose is closed, you're still reading the Noon properly from the throat. Like for example, No. Even if I close my nose, you'll see that my nose will, the voice will not break up. I'll read it the other way, just to give you an example. I'll close my nose. No. So can you see when I'm closing the nose, the letter changes. Now when you're reading the Noon, the nose, even if you close the nose, you should not feel the sound in your nose. I'll read it now. Noon. So can you see the voice is not breaking even if I close my nose. So this is practice again. Try to stand in front of the mirror, read the dua, Allahumma hassanta khalqi fahassin khuluqi, and then inshallah azza wa jal start practicing your qaida. Inshallah azza wa jal you'll become perfect. Okay, so the next letter we're going to go towards is the letter Waw. Waw is read. Now Waw is also a lip letter, harufe shafawi. Now when we read the letter Waw, Wow, wow. So you round the lips. Wow. Some people read Va, Va. The top teeth should not touch the lips. The lips should not even touch each other. They should be rounded. Wow, wow. The next one is Ha. Now this Ha, sometimes people read it as Ah. I've heard people Bismillah ir-Rahman ir-Rahim. Bismillah ir-Rahman. It's not an Ha. It's not an Ah. It's a Ha. Ha. From the throat, from the chest, you can feel it as well. Ha. Ha. Yeah. So this is a Ha. You just remember there's a Ha from the middle of the throat, then there's a Kha from the top of the throat, and this is Ha from the gala here, from the throat here. Ha. Okay. Now the next one is Hamza. Some people read it as Amza, Amza with a alif. Amza. It's not Amza. Hamza, Hamza. And the next one is Ya, Ya. Let's read it once more, inshallah. I'm not going to have the letters on the screen. We're going to read it by heart because we need to remember these by heart. And if we've got them by heart, we've cracked it, inshallah. Okay, so let's read the harufe mufridat by heart, inshallah azza wa jal. Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kha, Dal, Dhal, Ra, Za, Sin, Shin, Sad, Bod, Ta, Za, Ain, Ghain, Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam, Mim, Noon, Waw, Ha, Hamza. MashaAllah Azza wa Jal. That brings us to the end of our lesson number 1. A few things to remember. Musta'liya. If you read it as a combined form, you make the word khussa daghtin qiz. Now the 7 harufe musta'liya, we need to remember them by heart. Kha, Sad, Dad, Ta, Za, Ghain, Qaf. Remember these 7 harufe musta'liya and the 4 lip letters, the 4 shafawi letters. Ba, Fa, Mim, and Waw. These are the 4 lip letters. And inshallah Azza wa Jal, tomorrow we'll be going through lesson number 2, which is murakkabat, the combined form, how to recognize some of the letters when they are joined with each other.